it's JoJo93 with Black Panther Wakanda Forever now officially in theaters. It's time to rank all the Phase 4 movies from the worst to the best. Now just know that these are just my favorite movies to worst movies of the year. It's my list. Doesn't mean it's the right list. It's just my list. So we'll talk about each one of these movies and why they're on the list from the worst to the best. Alright. Coming at number 7 on this list, we gotta go Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. So this movie, I know a lot of people like this movie, and I respect all of you for your opinions, and that is okay that you guys like this movie. I understand. I was so hyped for Multiverse of Madness, and I just wanted it to be good. I really did. I just was really hopeful and I was so excited that we're going to explore the multiverse and go to all these different places. And in the end of the day, I was very disappointed by this movie because we didn't go very many places in the multiverse. And when we got to see all these different cool variants and everything, it was lackluster. It didn't deliver what it promised. We did not get an epic showdown between Doctor Strange and Wanda, which is something I solely wanted to see. And the best word for this movie is, this isn't a bad movie. I was just disappointed in it. So that's why it's on the last on the list, because I was so hyped for this movie and it disappointed me, and that was too bad. Next on the list at number 6, we gotta go. You gotta go Black Widow. Okay, Black Widow is another one of those movies that I just felt it didn't really capture the magic that we were hoping it was going to, and it did a great job for Scarlett, but this could have been a better movie with a much better plot, and it could have been much better written, but we just didn't get that. And it was kind of sad to see that didn't happen, because I really liked Black Widow, and I really thought that there could be some really good potential. There was great fight scenes, the hand-to-hand combat was very good, Yelena seemed cool, Red Guardian seemed cool, but they had a lackluster Taskmaster, and overall it just wasn't that great of a movie. Very forgettable. Alright, next up on the list, at number 4 we got Thor: Love and Thunder. Sorry, number 5, guys, scratch that. At number 5 on this list we have Eternals. Eternals is one of those movies that a lot of people hated on, but I really enjoyed, okay? To me, there was interesting concepts. It just isn't as good as the other ones. It can be quite forgettable, but I enjoy this movie. I want to see more of what becomes of Black Knight. I want to see more of what they bring to the table, and I enjoyed this movie. A lot of people hated on this movie, but I thought the concept of this movie was very interesting. But as an overall story, it is a bit weaker than the previous movies. So yeah, that's why it's at number 5. Number 4 on my list, you gotta go Thor: Love and Thunder. Now, a lot of people love this movie, okay? I love Thor: Love and Thunder. I just wish Gore the God Butcher was more terrifying and more threatening, and I wish that Marvel wouldn't make some of their villains so jokey. I wanted someone who was true. I wanted them to show him as Gore the God Butcher, butchering the gods and being crazy, almost give him more of a Joker aesthetic to him and make him very crazy. That would have been awesome. And I know Thor, they changed Thor and made him a more comedic character, but I wish Thor would take himself a little bit more seriously in this movie, and I wish that he wasn't obsessed over his old hammer and just accepted that Stormbreaker is a much better and much fitting weapon for him. Some of the comedy's great. I still enjoyed Zeus, but I think this movie could have been better. It's not better than Ragnarok, and I think it could have been handled way better. Alright, number 3 on our list is Wakanda Forever. Okay, so now a lot of people are like, well, why isn't Wakanda number 2 on this list? Here's why, okay? Wakanda Forever is a great film. I have one major issue with it, but overall this film is fantastic. I really liked it. I thought Namor was great. I thought some of the fight scenes were pretty good. I thought the story was very well made. I thought it was a beautiful tribute, made you cry, very emotional type of movie. So that's why it gets the number 3 spot. My only issue is I have a couple issues with Shuri as Black Panther that I'll address in my later video. So just know that we'll address it, but I have issues with it. Okay? So that's where that comes from. Alright, now let's go to number 2 on the list is Spider-Man No Way Home. I mean, I don't really have to spell it out for you guys. No Way Home is fantastic. Green Goblin is such an intimidating antagonist, and he just brought so much to this role and made him so interesting, and I was so invested every time he was on screen. The 3 Spider-Mans are great. I loved having them around. I love the story, the emotional. This felt like a third movie, but it also felt like a conclusion to the Spider-Man trilogy, but we know we're moving forward. Then the Matt Murdock cameo was great. Super great stuff. Alright, number one, you guys know what it is. I had to give it for Shang-Chi because I love this movie. The emotional impact of these characters, seeing the Mandarin done properly, the Jackie Chan stunt crew putting together a beautiful level of fight scenes. The bus scene is still one of my favorite fight scenes of all time in Marvel history. And I just love this movie. I think they killed it. The choreography was top notch. The story was great. Ton of fun to watch. And it gets number one for me, guys. So anyway, this is just my list. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. What are your favorite movies in Phase 4? What movies did you not like in Phase 4? Let me know. And let's have a nice conversation about it in the comments below. And until the next video, have a marvelous day. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.